Act 1. The Parable of the Dishonest Steward.
Had a steward who was reported to him for squandering his property. He summoned him and said,
"What is this I hear about you? Prepare a full account of your stewardship, because you can no longer be my steward."
What shall I do now that my master is taking my position of steward away from me? I'm not strong enough to dig, and I'm ashamed to beg. I know what I shall do, so that when I am removed from stewardship, they may welcome me into their homes. Where are my master's debtors?
"Here we are, sir. Here we are.
How much do you owe my master?
100 measures of olive oil."
Come over here and write the promissory notes for 50.
Thank you for your deed. You can continue being my steward.
Act 2. A Saying Against the Pharisees.
The person who is trustworthy in very small matters is also trustworthy in great ones. And the person who is dishonest in very small matters is also dishonest in great ones. If therefore you are not trustworthy with dishonest wealth, who will trust with you in your true wealth? If you are not trustworthy with what belongs to another, who will give you what is yours? No servant can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. You justify yourselves in the sight of others, but God knows your hearts. For what is of human esteem is of abomination in the sight of God.
Act 3. The Day of the Son of Man.
The days will come when you will long to see the Son of Man, but you will not see it. There will be those who will say, "Look, there he is. Look, here he is." Do not go off. Do not run in pursuit. Just as lightning flashes and lights up the sky from one side to the other, so will the Son of Man be. But first, he must suffer greatly and be rejected by this generation. In the days of Noah, so it will be the days of the Son of Man. They were eating, drinking, marrying, and given in marriage up to the day that Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Similarly, as it was in the days of Lot, they were eating, drinking, buying, selling, planting, building. On the day when Lot left Sodom, fire and brimstone rained from the sky to destroy them all. So it will be the day the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, a person who is in the housetop and whose belongings are in the house must not go down to get them. And likewise, a person in the field must not return to what was left behind. Remember the wife of Lot. Whoever seeks to preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses it will save it. I tell you, on that night, there will be two people in one bed. One will be taken, the other left. And there will be two women grinding meal together. One will be taken, and the other left.
Where, Lord?
Where the body is, there also the vultures will gather.
Act 4. Zacchaeus, the tax collector.
"Zacchaeus, come down quickly, for today I will stay at your house."
But he is a sinner.
Half my possessions I'll give back to the poor, and if I extorted anything, I'll repay it 4 times.
Today, salvation has come to this house, because this man is a descendant of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save what was lost.